Hallo und willkommen zurück bei eurem Kaschi mit Star Trek Bridge Commander. Ich hätte fast Star Wars gesagt. Das wäre was geworden. Unser nächstes Ziel.
We must destroy the Cardassian resupply station in the ALLE system.
Dann müssen wir es zerstören. Wieder mal.
Red alert, shields up.
Course laid in.
Das wird ein
Aye,
Spaß.
Captain.
Mhm. Also, wir müssen eine Versorgungsstation vernichten und irgendwie versuchen, Data zu retten, der immer noch auf dem Planeten gefangen ist.
Captain, I've located the resupply station on long-range sensors. It's in ALLE 3.
With the Cardassian listening posts out of commission, it should be difficult, if not impossible, for them to detect our approach.
Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
Auf zu System 3. Ich hoffe, die Geronimo begleitet uns wieder. Ja, doof, wenn nicht. Ich hoffe wirklich, die Geronimo begleitet uns wieder. Oh, sieht die Sonne geil aus.
Captain, I have the station on scanners.
Threat assessment, Lieutenant.
Engaging to destroy, Captain. 3 Cardassian warships and 4 freighters docked with the station. In their current state of readiness, I'd say we caught them by surprise.
The docked ships appear to be unpowered, Captain.
If we move fast, we might be able to take them out
Moving
before
into
they can
attack
bring their
range.
drive systems online.
Looks
That
like
freighter's going nowhere now.
Sovereign. We're moving in.
Can you get a reading on what's in those freighters?
That freighter's going nowhere now.
Negative, Commander. They seem to have some kind of dampening field around their hull. Sensors are unable to penetrate.
If they go through that much
Engaging
trouble
to
to
destroy,
hide it,
Captain.
then whatever they're carrying must be important.
Maybe we could disable one of the freighters.
Captain, the station is sending a narrow-beam subspace transmission. It looks like a
Their
distress
left
call.
shield is draining.
Ensign,
Transmitting
try
the
to
new
jam their
orders, Captain.
communications.
They have
The last
acknowledged
thing we
the
need are
command.
more Cardassian ships coming to the party.
Aye, Commander.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Captain, our attacks are draining their right
Galores
shield.
are powering up their engines and weapons systems, sir.
He's right. The Galores are coming online and the freighters are preparing to make a run for it.
Transmitting your new orders, Captain.
Lining up
They
rear
have acknowledged
torpedo
the command.
tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Freighter is disabled.
Their hull is severely damaged, sir.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. The freighter is disabled.
Wenn wir die Frachter schon mal kaputt kriegen, wir nicht froh.
Sending orders. They have acknowledged the command.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Integrity at 75%.
Die Reste rammen sogar noch. Was scheiße ich das denn an?
And is powering up its weapon systems.
Falling back for an attack run. Captain, scanners
they are draining our
registering new
dorsal
contacts
shield.
entering the system.
They must be responding to the station's distress call.
Captain, the Geronimo
Moving
shields are
into
being
attack
steadily
range.
hit.
Sir, they
They're
are
losing
draining our
integrity.
dorsal shield.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Tractor beam has been disabled, Captain.
Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Hull integrity at 75%.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Was war das denn gerade?
Sir, we're going to hit.
Shields are at 75%. We have a hull breach. Force fields in place and holding.
Scheiße, 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 scheiße.
Course laid in.
Scheiße! Scheiße! Oh Mann! Ah, Kacke! Ah, ich habe ein bisschen übertrieben.
Captain, I've located the resupply station on long-range sensors. It's in Acela 3.
With the Cardassian listening posts out of commission, it should be difficult, if not impossible, for them to detect our approach.
Course laid in.
Bisschen
Yes,
übertrieben, ein kleines bisschen. Minimal. Probieren wir mal eine andere Taktik. Wir zerstören erst die Energiezufuhr.
Captain, I have the station on scanners.
Threat assessment, Lieutenant?
3 Cardassian warships and 4 freighters docked with the station. In their current state of readiness, I'd say we caught them by surprise.
The docked ships appear to be unpowered, Captain.
If we move fast, we might be able to take them out before they can bring their drive systems online.
Looks like we caught him with their pads down, Sovereign. We're moving in.
Can you get a reading on what's in those freighters, Miguel?
Negative, Commander.
Engaging to destroy,
They seem
Captain.
to have some kind of dampening feel around their hull. Sensors are unable to penetrate.
If they go through that much trouble to hide it, then whatever they're carrying must be important.
Maybe we could disable one of the freighters.
Moving into attack range.
Captain, the station is sending a narrow-beam subspace transmission. It looks like a distress call.
Ensign, try to jam their communications. The last thing we need are more Cardassian ships coming to the party.
Aye, Commander.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. The Galors are powering up their engines and weapons systems, sir.
He's right. The Galors are coming online and the freighters are preparing to make a run for it.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Ich glaube, das ist wohl die bessere Taktik. Und wenn wir dann noch versuchen, die Frachter zu zerstören.
Moving into attack. One of the freighters is decoupling from the station. Falling back for an attack run.
Ah, scheiße.
Sir, another
Moving
one of the
into
freighters
attack.
is powering up.
The supply post has been destroyed, Captain.
I've reported our progress to Admiral Liu. She's responding.
Transmitting your new
On
orders,
screen,
Captain.
Ensign.
Orders acknowledged, sir.
With the sensor stations and
Freighter is
resupply
disabled.
outposts destroyed, our plans to retake the ALLE system can proceed. Return to Starbase 12 to rearm and prepare for the final phase.
The freighter
You
is
out.
disabled.
Wow, das haben wir echt gut gemacht.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Doch nicht die dümmste Idee, erste Energie zuvor
Lining up
kaputt zu
forward
machen.
torpedo tubes.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Alter, wie schnell der kaputt ging, ne? Wie schnell die Station kaputt ging jetzt.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
So, wir müssen zur Sternbasis.
Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
Auch wenn ein Frachter entkommen ist, aber. Den Rest haben wir kaputt gekriegt. Während sie noch angedockt waren. Oh, ich hab Schluck auf.
Incoming message from the Admiral, Captain.
Welcome back, Captain. Our final assault on the Alioth system is ready. We've assembled a battle group with which we intend to seize control of the system. You will lead this mission, Captain. When you are prepared, take your battle group to the Alioth system. Reconnaissance has learned that the Cardassians have moved Litvak Nor, a fully armed battle station, over Alioth 6 to protect the crash site where you located the alien device. Your task is to eliminate the station and destroy or drive off any Cardassian vessels in the system. You can expect heavy resistance. It is also imperative that you re-establish contact with Commander Data on the surface. He may have learned valuable information about the device, provided he was able to survive this long. We must retake Alioth and discover why the Cardassians want that device so badly. Our hopes are with you. Good luck.
All ships, this is the Sovereign. We're ready to move out.
The Geronimo is hailing us. On screen.
When we pluck his arse out from under the Cardies, Commander Data will owe us all a round of drinks. And none of that replicated synthahol neither.
Ach, der Mann ist genial.
Docking
Einmal andocken.
sequence initiated.
Machen wir uns zu einem großen Kampf bereit. Und ich habe mich mal schlau gelesen über diese experimentellen Prototyp-Torpedos. Also in einschlägigen Star Trek Bridge Commander Foren hat niemand die Verwendung dieser Dinger empfohlen. Weil sie einfach deine Torpedowerfer kaputt machen und zu viel Schaden anrichten. Also, ja. Super.
Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
So, wenn jetzt wirklich eine Gefechtsstation ist, habe ich schon eine Idee. Wenn die ganzen Schiffe eintreffen.
Looks as if they were expecting us. I have a Cardassian battle group moving to intercept us from Alioth 6.
Litvak Nor is going to be tough enough to tackle without having to deal with them.
Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Wo bleiben? Ich wollte gerade sagen, wo bleiben meine Schiffe? Haben wir denn alles dabei? Ah, okay. Nur einen kleinen Verband,
Moving
aber
into
okay.
attack ramp.
The forward shield is draining.
Falling back for an attack run.
Alter, ihr seid nicht schlecht.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack range.
Meine Klingonenfreunde haben Schaden
Target
bekommen.
hull integrity at 50%.
Falling back for an attack run.
Their bottom shield
Sweeping
is
through
draining,
phaser
sir.
arcs.
Ja, wenn wir gemeinsam greifen, ne?
Port shield draining, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Gemeinsam auf ein Ziel, das klappt viel besser. Sehen wir ja. Alter, wir rammeln die alle weg hier. Aber echt.
Lining up forward torpedo tube.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Ja, unsere klingonischen Freunde haben sich wieder repariert.
Lining up rear torpedo
Sir,
tubes.
they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
So, weiter geht's zu 6.
Course laid in.
Sir, we
Moving
should move
into
to
attack
ALLE
range.
6 and destroy
Yes,
the
sir.
station before reinforcements arrive.
Ah, sie fliegen auch schon los. Hab ich gerade gehört im Hintergrund. Schönes Ding. Alle auf Sachs. Auch schöne Sonne.
Captain, I have the station on sensors. Cardassian ships moving to intercept. We should be wary of Litvak Nor. It's equipped with disruptors, even stronger than those of the resupply station.
If it has disruptors, why isn't it using them?
They're not even charged. Maybe they ran
Hailing
out of juice.
frequencies open.
Miguel, can you locate Commander Data?
Trying.
Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Negative, Commander. That planet is besieged by ionic storms with highly
No
toxic
response.
levels of gaseous magnetite to boot.
Kiska, direct a broadcast hail at the planet.
Aye, Commander. Sovereign to Commander Data. Captain, Litvak Nor is jamming our
Moving
communications
into attack
directed at the
range.
planet. Sending
Miguel,
orders.
Rex,
Transmitting your new
solutions?
orders, Captain.
Well, if you give
orders
me a few
acknowledged,
hours,
sir.
I
They
can
have
conduct a
acknowledged the
detailed
command.
analysis on the phase interference of the station's...
Or we could just destroy the base.
I like that idea. Aye, aye.
Nebenbei noch auf meine Freunde achten.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Ja,
Rear torpedo tubes.
kann was werden.
Sir, more Cardassian ships are on an intercept course.
Das kann was werden. Waffenenergie erhöhen.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
So, jetzt meinen Freunden, also ja, den Klingonen, die kriegen Schaden.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Gehen wir jetzt rein, bevor uns die Torpedos ausgehen.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Port shield draining, Captain.
Captain, I'm receiving a new contact. It's the Enterprise.
Incoming message from the Enterprise, sir. On screen.
I'm sorry we couldn't join you earlier. Our ship seems to be a very popular target.
So is ours, it would appear.
Yes, I can see that. The Sovereign is making quite a
Lining
name
up
for
rear
herself in the
torpedo
sector.
tubes.
Have you established contact with Commander Data?
Sir, we are draining
I'm
their top
afraid not,
shield.
sir. We've been unable to locate his communicator signal. And to complicate matters, the station is blocking our hails to the planet.
Then our first priority should be to eliminate
Lining up
the
forward
station.
torpedo tubes.
I will contact you when that is done. Picard out.
Ja, ein Picard an unserer Seite. Da kannst du nur was werden.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Okay, die holen sich jetzt ein kleines Stück.
Lining
Das
up
ist schon mal
forward
schön.
torpedo tubes.
Shields are at 75%.
Kann ich weiter die Station platt machen.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Tractor beam has been disabled, Captain.
Was?
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Main power is at 50%.
Wir gehen schon wieder um unsere Zeit.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Die
Sir,
Enterprise leistet gute
Cardassian
Arbeit.
ships are on an intercept course.
Ach, scheiße.
Shields are at 75%.
Das hilft nichts.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Sending orders. Orders acknowledged, sir. Sending orders. They have acknowledged the command.
Hull integrity at
Transmitting their new orders.
75%.
Orders acknowledged, sir.
Die Station muss platt.
Port shield draining, Captain.
Das hilft aber nichts. Die muss platt.
Changing torpedo load. Switching to photon torpedoes, Captain.
Sieht noch gut aus.
Shields are at 75%.
Achter Torpedowerfer ist wieder bereit. Super. Wir können auf eine nähere Distanz hin.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Die Hülle wird stark in Mitleidenschaft gezogen.
Moving into attack.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Unsere Fronttorpedowerfer sind ausgefallen.
Auxiliary power is at 50%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Sir, more Cardassian ships are on an
Alter!
intercept course.
Noch mehr.
Sir,
Ich
they
will
are
mehr.
draining our dorsal shield.
Moving into attack range.
Wir wurden schon ziemlich in Mitleidenschaft gezogen. So ziemlich.
falling back for an attack run.
Ja. Aber der Enterprise ist halt wie nie. Na komm schon. Ohne die Energie zu vermacht das Ding Boom.
Moving into attack range.
Reicht es aus? Es reicht aus.
Moving into attack range.
Shields are at 75%.
Keinerlei Torpedowerfer mehr.
Cardassian base has been destroyed, sir. Captain, the Cardassians are retreating.
Incoming message from the Enterprise, sir.
Disengaging. Aye, aye.
Good work, Sovereign. Now we can contact Commander Data.
The planet's atmospheric conditions are quite harsh. Could Data have survived this long by himself?
One thing I've learned, Commander, is that Data is remarkably resourceful. The real question becomes, not did he survive, but is he still on this planet?
The ionic storms make that impossible to determine, sir. I get sensor echoes and all kinds of distortions. We just can't trust the readings we're getting.
My chief engineer concurs with that assessment. However, we have an idea on how to locate him. Data's positronic brain has a subspace transceiver that can pick up narrowband transmissions tuned to the correct amplitude. The transceiver should receive your transmission through the storms if you use your enhanced deflector to amplify the signal. The information is being sent now. Picard out.
Chief.
Recalibrating the main deflector to emit narrow-band subspace signals, linking main deflector control to ops.
Kiska, direct a broadcast hail at the planet.
Aye, Commander. Sovereign to Commander Data. Sovereign to Commander Data. Sovereign to Commander Data. Please respond.
Da kommen die Folge wird langsam länger.
Sorry, Commander. I'm not sure we're even cutting through the interference created by the ion storms. Perhaps we should increase power to the sensor array.
Yes, sir?
Yes, Captain? Sovereign to Commander Data.
Nam's klappt.
Sovereign to Commander Data. Please respond. We need to get closer to the planet. Shall I take us into orbit? Your orders, Captain.
Können wir überhaupt noch richtig fliegen?
Standard orbit. Aye, sir.
Ich meine, wir sind ziemlich im Arsch. Wenn dieses Schiff überhaupt noch was kann.
Entering standard orbit. Yes, Captain?
So, ruf ihn mal. Ich glaub's jetzt.
Sovereign to Commander Data.
Main power is fluctuating, Captain.
Data.
We'll have to reduce power to some systems.
Sovereign. I am receiving.
Your orders,
Please
Captain?
acknowledge.
Cancel red alert. Commander, it's good to hear your voice. Are you all right?
I am fine, but the shuttle took severe damage from the ionic storm shortly after landing. However, I was able to gather a great deal of information on the silicate device we located earlier. I have activated pattern enhancers. That should allow you to get a transporter lock and stabilize the matter stream to beam me aboard.
Boosting power to transporters. I've patched into the pattern enhancer's main buffer. I have a lock on Commander Data. The stream should be stable enough for transport. Bringing him aboard now.
Incoming message from the Enterprise, sir. On screen.
Excellent work, Captain. However, to be prudent, we should move out of the area before more Cardassian reinforcements arrive. I will organize a security and retrieval force to hold ALLE and salvage useful parts of the Kessock device. You should return to Starbase 12. Picard out.
Ja, wir können wieder gehen. Oh,
Thank you for coming to my aid. You must excuse my untidy uniform.
That's quite all right. Welcome aboard, Commander. Captain, I am relaying the good news to Admiral Liu now.
Incoming message, sir. It's the Admiral.
On screen, Ensign.
Captain, we are delighted that you were able to find Commander Data and secure the alien device. Well done indeed. Commander Data, were you able to discern anything about this technology and its application in the time you were on the planet?
Yes, Admiral. The device comprises a silicate polymer base. with intricate optronic nodes interlaced throughout its structure. It is a fascinating design in that...
Commander, I'm sure it's intriguing, and we do intend to study the artifact more extensively at a later date. But what can you tell us of its application?
Ah, yes. Its main function seems to be to regulate the process of fusion in a star by resonating the natural levels of radioactive isotopes within its core.
Then it effectively increases the amount of radiation emitted by a star?
Precisely. That is its primary function. However, it would seem that many crude and sloppy modifications were made to the alien device, causing it to hyper-accelerate the fusion within the Vesuvi star. The modifications to the device were effected using control rods of known Cardassian design.
So the Cardassians were meddling with this alien device and didn't know what they were doing?
That would be a logical assumption considering the facts at hand. The destruction of the Vesuvi star may have been caused by a miscalculation on their part, which would explain their interest in keeping others from knowing what occurred.
Commander, could the Cardassians be in possession of any more of these devices?
Quite possibly. There was a highly complex language engraved on the outside of the device. I was unable to completely decipher its meaning, though it appears to contain a numeric designation, indicating this device is one of many such probes.
Can these devices be detected in any way?
I believe they can. While studying the optronic nodes within the device, I was able to predict that it would generate a field of antiprotons when activated. Antiprotons are not a natural byproduct of solar fusion, and their presence near a star would be an indication that such a device is in use.
Commander Data, I will relay your findings to our long-range scouts. We must locate these weapons before they are put to use again, this time with intent. Proceed immediately to Starbase 12, Captain. Liu out.
Meine Fresse, ne. So, Kurs
Course
setzen.
laid in. Yes,
Hau rein.
Captain. Leaving orbit.
Dann können wir auch endlich mal die Folge beenden. Boah, dieser Dialog war echt lang. Der Kampf war lang. Episode 8, Grüß mir die Sonne. Unterwegs zur Sternbasis 12.
Personal Log, Commander Data. Stardate 55416.1. The Kaschi device was remarkably intact despite the impact of its landing and the harsh conditions of Alioth 6. If only my shuttle had held as well, I could have saved the Sovereign the trouble of my rescue. The device should provide much needed information. However, the logic of the machine itself is somewhat illogical from what I've discovered so far. An in-depth analysis should prove extremely interesting.
So, das sollte doch Belohnung genug für euch sein. Kleine Cutscene.
Incoming message from Admiral Liu.
Captain, it is evident from Commander Data's report that these alien devices pose an extreme hazard to all Federation colonies in the area. We cannot maintain a presence here while these weapons exist. Therefore, your orders are to locate and destroy these devices.
Admiral, the devices are mobile and capable of warp. Finding them will be a challenge.
Exactly for that reason, Commander, I'm extending your assignment on board the Sovereign. You will be most helpful in finding more of the devices. Also, continue your research of Kaschi technology. The more we know about it, the better.
Understood, Admiral.
I'm assigning the USS Geronimo and USS San Francisco to your task force. Captain, I cannot stress enough the importance of this mission. The Federation's hopes lie with you. You out.
Incoming message from the Geronimo.
Oh.
On screen.
Leute!
We're standing by, Sovereign. Ready when you are.
San Francisco standing by, Captain.
It's a huge area of space, Captain. Where do we start?
As I pointed out earlier, Commander, the Kaschi probes emit a high concentration of antiprotons while in use. I am afraid that is the only real lead we have. Chief Brex, if you modify your sensors, you may be able to get more accurate readings in the upper EM band. The devices will only emit antiprotons while in use, so we should concentrate our search near the stars of this sector.
Chief.
Already on it, Commander. Done. Go ahead, Miguel.
Captain, long-range sensors are picking up unusually high concentrations of antiprotons in the Riha system. It could be one of the devices.
Sir, I've added the coordinates for the Riha system to the con.
Danke. Und damit machen wir jetzt Schluss für diese sehr lange Folge. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen, liebe Leute. Falsche Taste. War mir wieder mal ein Spaß. War toll.
Docking sequence
Anstrengend und ja. Und was sonst noch? Also, liebe Leute. Lasst mir was Schönes da. Tippert in den Kommentarbereich, was ihr so denkt.
Bringing her in again, eh?
Und das Abo da, Like da oder sonst was. Freut mich immer sehr. Hilft mir auch sehr. Extrem hilft mir das. Ihr könnt auch gerne diesen Kanal unterstützen und ja. Dann sage ich jetzt mal Tschüsseli, haut rein, bis zum nächsten Mal, euer Kastellator. Hab euch lieb und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.